Okay guys, welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to keep things short, concise, and sweet, but I'm going to teach you a very cool fill that you can use in modern worship and also gospel and hymns and things like that. So the two songs we're going through is You Say by Lauren Daigle, and then we're going to also do Old Rugged Cross. So stay through the entire tutorial. I'll make it quick. There's two things you have to master to get this down, but here's how things are going to sound. Let me kind of get my bearing here. Okay, so did you see what I did here? So in the chorus of You Say by Lauren Daigle, it goes, you say, do, do, do. Watch here. Right there, these notes. I'm going to teach you how to do a fill kind of like that to fill out your music so that you have a little bit more of a natural flow. Let's go to Old Rugged Cross so I can kind of demonstrate what we're after. So did you see what I did here? Watch my right hand. Okay, so this movement, okay, I'm going to teach you about this. And in order to master this, the first thing you have to get down is being able to keep a fifth interval timing in your left hand. So let's stay with Old Rugged Cross to start things off, and then we'll actually flip things around and go Lauren Daigle at the end. So notice that when I'm doing this fill, my left hand is kind of keeping a fifth interval timing here. So okay, so timing. So you have to master that first, even in the Lauren Daigle song. So look at my left hand, keeping the timing. Okay, so master the left hand timing. If you struggle with timing, I have a full online course to help you learn how to, number one, control your left hand independent of your right hand, and then also how to activate your left hand properly. So you can check that out up here. But if you don't feel like paying for my course, like right now you're not convinced at all, why don't you start with my free course? Actually, I'll just link the free course up here. All you're seeing is my free mini course. Start there, see if you like my methods, try them out for free, and then you can learn more about this. But let's not lose sight of what we're after. I'm talking about a fifth interval timing here for this fill, right? The second thing you're going to work on is a little bit of theory. So back to Old Rugged Cross. How do you know which notes you're going to use? Why did I pick these notes? And why is it that they sound good? Well, the theory behind this is very simple. All you're going to do is take the chord that you're on and then take two notes. So we'll take this third interval, these two notes right here. And then you're going to fill from top to bottom or bottom to top, whichever works. And you're going to fill in chromatically. That means all the notes. So you go here, 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 here. The cool thing is you can start messing around with this gospel soul style. You're not going to do this style in the Lauren Daigle song. Instead, you're going to fill in just notes that are in the major scale. So I'll talk about that to finish off the video. But for the gospel soul type of feel and the fill that you want to add in, you want to add in chromatics. And you hear this a lot in old gospel, traditional gospel. So okay, so you can kind of fit it in like that. If you feel like that's too rushed or you can't go that fast, all you need to do is just omit some notes. So what if instead of going all of these notes here, what if we took out the C sharp and just went? Okay, so you can kind of mess around with things that way. Now, let's go into the Lauren Daigle song. So from the verse, it kind of goes. And then. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm keeping that timing like you've seen and like I talked about. And then what I end up doing is I understand that I am on an A minor chord. So you say I am strong and I say no, no, no. So when I'm on that A minor chord, what I'm thinking to myself is I'll pick 2 notes, okay, within my chord. And you can use this even on inversions. Like if you decided to pick these notes, you can do that, right? But let's just keep it easy. I know I'm on an A minor, 2 notes. So instead of moving chromatically, I don't want that. That's more of that gospel soul style. This is more of the modern worship. And so all I'm doing is I'm taking notes within the scale. I'm in the key of F, so I know that in order to fill in between these 2 notes, it would be B flat. That's all based on the major scale. You have to understand that. And if you don't understand that, that's why you need to memorize your scales. Okay? Just basic structure of music. So A minor, and I go do, do, doom. Okay, so. So remember, left hand keeps that timing, and then you take the 2 notes from your basic chord that you're on, and then you fill in between them. For gospel music, you fill chromatically, all the notes in between, or if it's more modern, you just use notes within the scale. Let me close off the video just by one more example in the Lauren Daigle song so you really hone this in, okay? So let's take a different chord. So do, 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 do. Let's go on the F chord. Okay, a cool thing to do on the F chord, maybe down here, here's my F chord. What if we took these top 2 notes of the F chord, it would be the same fill as the A minor. So let's do something different. We'll take these 2 notes of our F chord, we'll fill it in. If it was a gospel song, we'd fill in chromatically, but now we're just gonna use the notes within the major scale. So I'll come down here and then I'll add a little bit of rhythm and listen to how this sounds. So from the verse, let's kind of build up into it. So. So you can kind of mess around with things like that and use this simple idea to fill in your worship piano, whether it's that gospel, hymnal, soul style, or the modern stuff. Like I'd mentioned at the beginning of the video, guys, if you struggle with your left hand rhythm, I want you to start with my free mini course up here. So click up here to get the free mini course. It's downloadable right away, a name and an email so I could send it to you. Check that out, and then if you're ready to really dive into things and you like how I explain things and teach things without sheet music, that's my whole thing. I teach people how to flow and improvise on the piano without sheet music. Then you can enroll in my course. But start with the free course up here. Make sure to subscribe and let me know how this helped your worship piano. Take those 2 concepts, a little bit of chord theory, make sure the left hand is using good rhythm, staying on time, and then your music should start sounding nice and full. Okay, I'll catch you guys in another video. Okay, you made it to the end. 1 in every 4 of my viewers clicks right there to learn how to play like me. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos. You can click on my beautiful face right there if you'd like. And your next video is right here.